Hey everybody, this is Jeremy. Happy New Year, first of all. As we come into this new year, I imagine some of you are in the same place I'm at. I don't love the connotation of New Year's resolutions, but at the same time, around the holidays, I tend to reevaluate what worked well and what I'd still like to change in the year ahead. And if you've been through this a time or two, I wouldn't be surprised if you've tried to make changes and then found yourself slipping back into old habits. Now, more than a few of you are probably familiar with Atomic Habits by James Clear. I appreciated this read, certainly, but what I find happened with that happens with a lot of things under the label of self-help, is that it's great in theory, and then pretty soon you find out whether you're one of the people it works for, or whether part of the problem is that you have a lot of difficulty being consistent with something that you're trying to change. That is more of what I'm interested in tackling here, pulling from psychological concepts, philosophical concepts, and just community, like pulling from each other's shared experiences. Figuring out what is the real obstacle and how to get through it, how to get around it. Because if you want to make a change, then that says something about your personal values. There's a desire there. So why do we not follow through even when we have a desire to do something different from what we're already doing? I'm assuming you're here because you agree with me that that's a worthwhile thing to explore. I'm not trying to make a channel here that's overly professional, which is just to say, I think it's important for this to be something that's undertaken like a conversation that you'd have with a friend. I would really like this to be a space for community to form around shared goals. But for that to work, I think that there needs to be a less of a divide between how the audience feels consuming content and how the creator comes across making content. So firstly, I just want you to know I'm doing this because I am personally impacted by it as well. For instance, last year, I really thought I was going to lose like 20 pounds. And I did make some progress in that area. Not as much progress as I wanted to make, but I'm more encouraged now than I was encouraged then. And the same is true in some other areas. Let's not get into too much in this first video, but I see reasons to hope. And I see the space that gets congested by all the stress and all the distraction that we face in this present time in our world and in our society. And I believe that we can do something about this. So if you believe that too, or even if you just want to believe that too, come back, stick around, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And let's see what we can do with this brand new year. I'll see you next time.